Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how anyone could get started making videos for YouTube, even if you don't quite know where to start. Let's get into it. Okay, so what is the easiest way to get started making videos? Well, the answer is pretty simple. You just help people solve their problems. The best video ideas, they don't just like pop into your head and come out of nowhere. They actually come from the problems you solve in your everyday life. Like if you think about it, right? Every time you run into something tricky in your life, you know, it could be at work, it could be at home, whatever it is, this is like a chance for you to learn something new. And when you learn something new, you can teach that to other people. For example, right, maybe there's something at work that you find really easy, but it's actually a little bit difficult. Or maybe like, let's say you have this really cool plant at home that, you know, other people have as well, but the way that you take care of your plants means that it lives a bit longer than everyone else's. Basically, like these solutions, they might seem normal to you, but to everyone else, you know, that could be like, it's the piece that they're missing from their jigsaw. Your tip might make their life so much easier, like 100 times easier, if they knew what you knew, especially if it's a common problem that not many people know how to fix. You don't have to worry that people aren't going to watch because you think it's boring. What really matters above all else is that you can help people solve their problems. And that's what will make your video valuable. Because if you face the problem, you can bet that other people are facing that problem as well. And here's like why another reason it's so powerful. Put yourself in that person's shoes. If you were experiencing that problem, how would you go about and solve it? Well, you'd probably like first go to Google, but you'd probably go to YouTube as well. And so when you're looking for answers, you're not always looking for like the perfect thing, are you? You just want to find something that's helpful. The same goes for the people who you make your videos for. They just want real, useful advice. You know, they just want to hear from someone who's been there, seen it and done it, and have advice for something that actually works. Again, just like picture someone who actually needs that advice. You know, it could be like a parent who doesn't have that much time in the evenings because she's worried about feeding her kids from when they come home from school, but she only has like 15 minutes to cook them a meal. Or perhaps it's someone from like DIY or carpentry who struggles to make their supplies last a bit longer. You know, like these people are out there, you know, and they want to know what you know. And above all else, right, the best way to share these solutions is through storytelling. Here's the deal, right? Stories don't just add like personality to you, they also make your videos more interesting to watch. Let's go back to our parent example, right? Which video now would you prefer to watch? Would it be the video titled, "Here's how I made 5 meals in 5 minutes"? Or do you think you prefer to watch something like, "Yesterday my kids came home from school and they were so hungry, but I had barely any time. Here's what I did"? The second title seemed a lot more realistic, right? It's these real life stories that make your videos stand out more because they're more personable, and that just makes them easier to remember. Just think about the problems you face and fix them. Okay, cool. So now we know what we're doing. Let's start writing these ideas down. So here's a quick little tip. When you're writing your ideas down, they don't have to be perfect. At this point, we're just brainstorming. We just want to get what's out of here and into our notes. Now, you might have like a load of different ideas in your mind right now. You know, you might be thinking, oh, actually, yeah, this would be sick. This step-by-step tutorial will be really cool because it'll help X, Y, and Z. Or like, oh yeah, I've got this idea, whatever. It could be really big, really small, whatever it is. Write it down. I always find like these 3 things always help me come up with ideas. First, we got the problems that we're solving in our lives right now. And these are really good because like you can document how you're solving them in real time. We've also got the problems that we've solved like recently. So it could be like in the last week or like the last month. You know, anything that particularly bugged us or like we found tricky, we can teach that to other people as well. And then we also have like the problems, this might be actually be the best one. The problems that we see other people facing in our lives. Because if they're facing these problems, you can bet that there are probably other people facing it as well. Each one of the problems on your list can turn into multiple ideas. Structure the videos for like what was hard, how you fixed it, and what you maybe do differently next time if you had a do-over. The more like specific and niche your solutions will be, the more helpful your video will be. So, as you can see, like the greatest thing about everything we've talked about today is that you can get started right now. Just start giving people the help that they need. You know, you don't have to be like an expert or a guru, have a degree, whatever. People just want real useful advice. So just be yourself, be helpful and share what you know. Whether it's this like small little thing that's been bugging you for ages, or this like giant problem that's taken you weeks or days or however long to solve. If you can share with others how you did it, you can make their lives better, which means that you have a video to create. And when you start putting your videos out there, you'll probably find a bunch of people who want to learn from you, and you might even grow your own community. That would be amazing. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.